If you're trying to create or manifest something into your life, it is vitally important that you understand the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. If you're trying to manipulate events or change your future to be an abundant future, to be full of money, full of great relationships, the cars that you want, the house that you want, everything that you want, you must understand the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And now that we've gone over, and you know now that you're actually living in a virtual reality, a hologram, a high-tech simulated game that you created and then erased your memory of it, now we can start getting to that next level, the level where you can start manipulating your world and creating the life that you want, creating the ideal world that you've always dreamed of. And now I'm going to show you the 2 gateways into the subconscious where you can create anything that you want. Let's go ahead and go, guys. All right, guys, this is really important. This is Feeling is a Secret by Neville Goddard, where he breaks down the 2 gateways into the subconscious. He really breaks this down well, but I'm going to make sure that you guys understand this by the end of this video. That way you don't have any more questions and you're able to create anything that you want into your life. But these are essential in understanding in order to do that. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys. So the world and all within it, so your virtual reality and all within it is your conditioned consciousness objectified. So whatever assumed state that you're living in is the experience. That part of the virtual reality, that's the part you're going to experience, is your conditioned consciousness objectified. Okay, so the world and all within it, the virtual reality and everything within it is your conditioned consciousness objectified. So whatever assumed state you're holding right now, that's going to be your experience within the virtual reality. Okay, so consciousness is the cause as well as the substance of the entire world, which is a virtual reality. So it is to consciousness, the virtual reality, it is to the virtual reality that we must turn if we would discover the secret of creation. Knowledge of the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law will enable you to accomplish all you desire in your life. Okay, so armed with the working knowledge of this law, you can build and maintain an ideal world, or the world that you want to live in. Whatever you want to create into your world, no matter how big or how small, whatever it is that you want to create, you must understand these laws within the virtual reality in order to conform to it and manipulate it. Okay, so consciousness is the one and only reality. So the high-tech simulated game that you're living in now is the only reality that there is. That's why it was created, is because there's only one energy. Everything was existing all within itself and knowing that everything was connected. So now this reality was created. That way everything appears to be separate. You appear to have people separated from you. That way you can live a life and actually create things and do things and have a good time, communicate and serve and give and get and do all these amazing things. That's why you erase your memory of it, because there was only one actual energy. Okay, so this reality may, for the sake of clarity, be likened unto a stream. Okay, so imagine a stream which is divided into 2 parts. So you have a stream and it's divided into 2 parts, the conscious and the subconscious. So in order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, so whatever you're aware of now while you're awake, okay, so it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is personal and selective. Okay, so while you're objectively present or aware, you are personal and selective. Okay, so the subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. So it only knows what it is told through the feeling that you give it, through the conscious and the subconscious. So whatever you fall asleep with and you impress it with, that's what's going to be objectified in your virtual reality. So the conscious is the realm of effect. Okay, so the subconscious is the realm of cause. So you have effect and cause. These 2 aspects are the male and female divisions of consciousness. The conscious is the male, the subconscious is the female. Okay, so the conscious generates ideas. So when you're conscious, you're generating ideas. Okay, so and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. So when, all day long, you're generating these ideas and these feelings. And then you impress the subconscious mind as you drift. You go into the drift in between the conscious and the subconscious, and you drift that feeling into the subconscious, which is impersonal. It only knows what you tell it through your feelings. So then that's objectified the next day or the following days into your 3D world or your virtual reality, the experience, whatever you will experience within your virtual reality. So the subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. Okay, so by this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious. All things evolve out of the conscious, and without this sequence, there is not anything made that is made. The conscious impresses the subconscious, while the subconscious expresses all that is impressed upon it, and it is impersonal. It doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't know left from right. It doesn't know up from down. All it knows is what you're impressing it with your feelings and your ideas. Okay, so those which the conscious mind feels to be true, and in the way known only to itself, objectifies the accepted ideas. Okay, so your subconscious objectifies your ideas as you're drifting to sleep. So whatever you impress the subconscious mind with, the subconscious mind objectifies and creates that. Then you will experience that part of this virtual reality. But it is a virtual reality. It's a hologram, so anything can change at any time. All right, guys, so this is a really important part. I really want you to pay attention. So therefore, through his power to imagine and feel, and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, man has control over creation. You have control over creation because you have the power to imagine and feel, and you have the freedom to choose the idea you will entertain. So whatever feelings and ideas you entertain, that's what you're creating. But you have control over that creation because you're living in a hologram. But your life, the way that it is because of this reason. So if your life isn't the way that you want it to be, that you have lack, or you don't have enough money, or you don't have the right relationship, it's because you created that through your imagination, the way that you feel, and your freedom to choose what idea. You have the freedom to choose what idea that you want to create with. So whatever feeling that you are impressing the subconscious mind with is being objectified into your world. So be very careful of your moods, your feelings, your ideas, because you have the freedom to choose, though. You have the freedom to choose and change it right now because you have the power to create in this virtual reality. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, guys, so control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. So if you want to control the subconscious, which is the creator of everything within your objectified virtual reality or 3D world, all comes down to this. The subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings while you are conscious in your virtual reality. Okay, so you have that control. Okay, so the mechanism of creation is hidden in the very depth of the subconscious, the female aspect or womb of creation. The subconscious transcends reason and is independent of induction. Okay, so it's the only judge and jury. It contemplates a feeling as a fact existing within itself, and on this assumption proceeds to give expression to it. The creative process begins with an idea, and its cycle runs its course as a feeling and ends in a volition to act. Okay, so whatever you impress it with is going to impress you in your objective world. So if you impress an idea while you're going to sleep to make $10 million, and you impress the mind of being a successful movie star or something, you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to be impressed, okay, through the medium of feeling. So the feeling ends with a volition to act. So you're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to say, wait a minute, or something will come to you that'll make you act. Okay, so it'll make you do something, like you're going to have to pick up the phone, or you're going to have to sign a piece of paper or a contract or something to get that money. But something will happen, and the feeling and ends in a volition to act. Ideas are impressed on the subconscious through the medium of feeling. The ideas are impressed on the subconscious through the medium of feeling. No idea can be impressed on the subconscious until it is felt. No idea can be impressed on the subconscious until it is felt. But once felt, be it good, bad, or indifferent, must be expressed. It's like my grandfather said, you can be counting, you decide you want to create $100,000 in cash, and you're counting $100 bills as you're falling asleep, and you land it. You actually impress the subconscious mind with counting, and you feel the ownership. It doesn't matter, okay? So once you've impressed it, but once felt, be it good, bad, or indifferent, it must be expressed. That's why he said, it doesn't matter. You could choose that you don't want that money anymore. It doesn't matter. You're going to get it. It's going to be fully expressed because the subconscious mind has been impressed. Okay, so feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. Feeling is the one and only medium. The one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. Feeling. Therefore, the man who does not control his feeling may easily impress the subconscious mind with undesirable states. Undesirable states. The man who does not control his feeling may easily impress the subconscious with undesirable states. So be very careful of your feelings and moods, because you can impress the subconscious mind with undesirable states, things that you don't want. So if your life is in any which way right now that you don't like, it's because you've impressed the subconscious mind with your feelings of the things that you have now. So you've assumed those states through emotional charges throughout your life, and you've created the life that you're living now. But you have the privilege and the opportunity to change it right now by knowing this, by knowing how to impress the subconscious mind and to change your feelings and to be emotionally charged about good things and be in that assumed state all the time of great things happening or your wish fulfilled, the things that you want. How would you feel if you already had those things? Assume it, assume that feeling, visualize it, imagine it, and then impress the subconscious mind with it, and your whole life will change. You will be a multimillionaire. You have the best relationship you've ever had in your whole entire life. You can create a life of your dreams by doing this. It does take a little bit of practice, but you guys can do it by knowing this. By knowing that you're living in a virtual reality, you are on the next level. You now have the knowledge. So now all it's going to take for you now is to apply it and start taking small increments to get there and start changing your lives. Okay, so I have an exercise for you that's going to help you control your feelings. Because if you're asking yourself, well, how do I control my feelings that I impress to the subconscious mind? Here it is right here. So pay very close attention. Okay, so by control of feeling is not meant restraint or suppression. So don't restrain or suppress your feelings. So when you're feeling bad, don't get more frustrated with like that. Don't restrain them. Don't suppress those feelings. Okay, so but rather I want you to discipline yourself. Discipline yourself to imagine and entertain only such feelings as that contributes to your happiness. So if something pops up into your world today and it's something negative, I don't want you to restrain yourself. I don't want you to get frustrated about that. Don't be emotionally charged about the negative thing. Just automatically start imagining other things and ask yourself this question: is this negative thing contributing to my happiness? And if it's not contributing to your happiness, do not invest your thoughts in it. Move on to the next thing. Start imagining, start putting yourself back into the assumed desirable state, the thing that you want to achieve. Have these images, have these clips in your mind of the new car that you want, the new house that you want, the new relationship that you want, all the money that you want, winning the lottery, whatever it is that you desire. Instantly start imagining those things as being fulfilled. Whenever something negative comes in your life, have the discipline to move away from that real quick or replace it with those desirable states. And then you will start changing your world. Then those things will start happening. And this old life of why these negative things are coming into your life now will no longer be there. They'll slowly, maybe even quickly, just vanish altogether. You won't even have to use discipline anymore because you have changed your entire experience of the virtual world. So guys, I hope you like this video. I got 2 more parts that I'm going to do to this video because this is a very, very important part of creating the life that you want. And guys, I have a very powerful video that I actually walk you through creating $3 million while you sleep. So it's a video that is designed, and it actually walks you through a visualization to create abundance into your life. And I actually walk you through the methods, and then I have you visualize yourself. I create the scene for you, and then you visualize the scene for yourself, and then you fall asleep, impressing the subconscious mind with great abundance. I'm going to put that up right here, guys. Check it out. It is an awesome video, and I encourage you to do that because that will impress the subconscious mind with abundance and great things to come into your life. Anyways, guys, I love you guys, and give me one thing you guys are grateful for, and I will see you guys tomorrow.